Hi you guys, welcome back to Busy Bees Buzz Topics. I am B, and today, as the title suggests, we are going to be talking about Teen Mom, the latest episode that aired here on October 22nd. I don't remember the episode number, but I'll make sure I leave that down below and in the link and all that stuff. This episode, in all honesty, was kind of lackluster, so I'm trying to give you everything I can, but it wasn't all that great to me this week. So let's just go ahead and start with Macy. We find out that, I always forget his name. Ryan. Alright, so we start the episode, I don't know where the episode started. Well, let's go ahead and talk about Macy. We find out that Ryan has been sent to jail for violating his probation. They say it's because he didn't he doesn't do his community service. The mug shot, he just looked crazy, but I mean, we haven't seen him not looking crazy in seasons at this point. I find it interesting too that they don't like shoot Mackenzie anymore. I wonder if it was just like we don't want to be part of the season at all, we're viewed in such a bad light, all this kind of stuff. But anyway, he's back in jail. Another mugshot that Macy and Taylor and Jen and Larry have to explain to Bentley. This poor little 9-year-old boy is being subjected to his father being in and out of jail, and I feel really bad, but I do appreciate that no one is lying to this kid, you know, like they're not saying, oh, dad's off in school. I don't know, they didn't, you know, show on camera how they break it to him, but they're being truthful, they're being honest, and I think he deserves that. I think that's really good parenting, to not be trying to paint his dad in this light that he's not, to be honest about it. And I'm sure they're breaking it to him in an age appropriate way, and no matter how it's broken to him, no matter if you're lying, or because even if you're lying, kids kind of can sense something, and you know, no matter what, it's going to leave some kind of emotional baggage and scarring on Bentley. I hope that I would think, or I suggest honestly, that they get Bentley in some kind of counseling, probably as soon as possible, to be honest with you. He seems to be a well-adjusted kid. You know, he has his mom, his stepdad, his grandparents. He has a great support system, but those type of things still leave baggage on children. So that would be a suggestion, I would think, especially after Ryan is back in jail. This is his whatever mugshot. Billy's getting older. Kids have phones. You don't know what's being said to him at school. I would get him in therapy just to make sure that everything is on the up and up. That was essentially it for Macy and their storyline for this week. Moving on to Caitlin and Tyler. Tyler goes to Texas to talk to his father, because his father is in this point in his treatment where he has to make amends. So it's Tyler, Caitlin, and Tyler's sister down there. They didn't film it. We don't know what was said, but what we do know is that Tyler's dad, Butch, didn't address the fact that Tyler committed suicide, and he said that, you know, he kind of blocked it out and forgot it, and that says a lot, because that was a major point in your child's life, a failed suicide attempt that you kind of blocked out, and clearly he holds a lot of hurt from that. This is not the first time Tyler has talked about his failed suicide attempt. Not the first time in, like, I think he might even talked about it last season or the season before. Like, Tyler has talked about his failed suicide attempt on multiple occasions, and so for Butch to be so disconnected from his son, to not even address that in his amends, says a lot. I think the daughter, the sister, was way more open and way more hopeful, I think would be the word, for Butch's recovery. I don't think Tyler's completely convinced. I feel like part of it is the fact that Butch didn't even address it, you know. He didn't even address it. He left out things, and if you're not going to be completely honest about just what happened and the parts you played in it, how can you move forward honestly and fully? So I don't think Tyler is completely sold. I hope that they that this time treatment works for him. This is literally at least on the show, this is about the third or fourth time that we've seen Butch try to get clean. And this last time he did good for a while, but I want him to stay clean. I think Butch is such a he could be an amazing father if he is there, and he's already been so impactful in Tyler's life that now the impact should be something positive. So hopefully this treatment sticks, I guess you can say. And it's, every day will be a battle, but hopefully that this treatment will be a change and he won't fall back into those same habits. Moving on, we have Bristol. Bristol didn't really give me much. If y'all see me, I don't have much to say about Bristol. They're going through their divorce. Neither one of them wants to talk to each other. Neither one of them wants to be around each other. They're trying not to talk through lawyers, but maybe that's just the best thing. Just talk to your lawyers and let that be that. Stop trying to communicate excessively. I want her to get this equity money and get the heck on out that house so that we don't have to keep seeing this awkward dynamic. She just seems really awkward to me in general. She's awkward with her ex-husband. She's awkward with her baby daddy. And this child, this child has two sisters from his dad's side. He has, two sisters from her side. At this point, there should be no issue between you and your baby daddy. I believe in being able to successfully co-parent without things being awkward. And that entire scene where they were sitting there meeting up to exchange trip just was extremely awkward. And so part of it, I don't know. I'm over her. Okay, next. Cheyenne decided she wanted to go to, I guess, the fair or the bridge party or whatever they called it with her baby daddy and her kid and her friends, and that's where they was at. And she kind of talked her boyfriend Zach out of going to this little street party, which made him feel some type of way. Because in all honesty, Cheyenne, you want to have your cake and you want to eat it too. I understand you're saying I have a great relationship, and see, this is like the ends of the spectrum here. You have Bristol, who has no relationship with her baby daddy at all, but then you have Cheyenne over here who has too close of a relationship with her baby daddy. If y'all are this close, why y'all ain't working it out? They sit there, they kind of flirt, they kind of look there, a giggle, a ha ha ha, that. Of course that will make Zach a little insecure, especially when you don't invite him to things where it's all of y'all. And we've seen that a couple of times already in the 3 episodes that y'all been back. You don't invite him, so of course he has some insecurities about it. She went out with her friends or her sisters or whoever and cried about how she feels like she's gonna be a single mom forever. I rolled my eyes during that entire scene. Girl, bye. You kick the guy out, but in the next scene your baby daddy come over, he's like, oh, so when am I moving in? Because there's clearly some unresolved issues there. There's unresolved feelings there. Why don't you finish one thing before you jump into the other? But that seems to be the trend for most of them. Anywho, that's it with her. Next we have Amber. Now I do like that Gary and his wife brought Leah and Emily, and they all came out to visit LA. I thought that was really nice. I did not like, though, how Amber changed the plans from having a girls' day and getting mani-pedis to just taking Leah and going parasailing. I get what she's saying about Leah had never done that before, and giving her a different experience. But I think that it would have been more impactful for all her family, her mom, her bonus mom, her sister, for all of them to go and have a girls' day and just enjoy themselves, because kids need to see that. Gary and his wife were extremely nice for keeping the baby James for dang near 24 hours. They didn't have to do that. And I do like how overall they are working together, but you could tell that the fact that the plans got changed, the way that they got changed in the last minute, it really kind of it aggravated Gary, you could see it aggravated Gary, and it kind of disappointed Gary's wife. And you could tell, like, she was kind of looking forward to, like, them all going out and having mani-pedis. And I don't know why they couldn't have done that all in one day. Gary's like, you can't do it all. Maybe because had they done it all, he might have been stuck with the baby the whole time. I don't know. But I feel like those plans shouldn't have been changed. I don't know how many days they were there, if that was like their last day. So I don't know the whole, like, extent of why the plans got changed to the way that they got changed. But I didn't like it. I thought that was kind of selfish on Amber's behalf. Yeah. Pretty selfish. And is that everybody? Yeah. Again, this episode didn't have like a lot for me to talk about. I mean, I went through everybody. That's kind of quick. Wow. So yeah, y'all tell me what y'all think. Tell me if you think that Amber was right for changing the plans last minute and taking Leah parasailing. Tell me what you think about Cheyenne and her love triangle with her baby daddy and her boyfriend. Tell me what you think about Butch and Tyler and how their relationship is, and do you feel like Butch is going to stay clean this time? Tell me about your thoughts on Bentley and Ryan and Macy and how they're all interacting together to raise this young man, this young man. And tell me what your thoughts are on Bristol and her divorce and her co-parenting situations. Y'all can just give me your thoughts, leave them down in the comment. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And if you like this look, if you like this look, honey, you make sure you go visit my beauty channel. That's B-Star Styling. I'm gonna leave a link down below for that, as well as something up here on the screen so y'all can see how I created this look from the hair all the way to the makeup, honey. Yes. And I will see y'all shortly because I'm gonna go ahead and review Teen Mom Young and Pregnant because I've missed it for the past couple weeks. All right.